Stakeholder management in Scrum is not complex. Stakeholders are defined as sponsors, customers, and users. Apart from this, the Scrum framework does not differentiate between types of stakeholders, just as there is no differentiation of members of the development team. However, there are distinct roles and activities filled by stakeholders before and during the Scrum. Firstly, pre-project, concept and design. The initial concept and design of the product is work undertaken by stakeholders. The ideal stakeholders for this role use design thinking and lean startup techniques to define what the product should be, culminating in a product vision and the description of the minimum viable product, a stripped down and functional product without bells and whistles. The leaner the product, the quicker the Scrum team will be able to deliver to specification. Secondly, pre-project, selecting the Scrum team. Once the minimum viable product design has been finalized, a project to develop it can be started. The stakeholders kick this off with the selection of a product owner. This individual has a pivotal role throughout the project. They are 1. The proxy stakeholder within the project or the voice of the customer. 2. The steward of the product requirements and specifications. 3. Responsible for defining who the stakeholders are for project success. 4. The team member who is responsible for external communications. 5. Person who can halt or cancel a project where necessary. Add to this the responsibility for delivery of a successful product. The product owner, once appointed, also plays a part in selecting the project Scrum Master, who assists in selecting the development team. Thirdly, during the project, stakeholders as storytellers. Most Scrum descriptions focus on the writing of epics, which are high-level overviews of requirements, and user stories, which are atomic requirements that are developed as discrete deliverables. Little is mentioned about the role of the stakeholders in story development. They are the storytellers, explaining what is required and what would be a successful outcome. The ability of a stakeholder to explain clearly and concisely what is required should not be underestimated. There are situations where the product owner plays a major role, sometimes acting as a proxy for the actual stakeholders, but it is advisable to engage as many stakeholders as possible in composing user stories, as it gives them a vested interest in the project.